Hey guys, welcome to question MM268 of the Maths Methods Fortify study guide. Now in this question we've got a graph depicting an object's acceleration over time, and we know that if it starts at rest, the average velocity of the object over the interval 0 to 2 in meters per second is. Alright, awesome. Cool. So, if we're going to find the average velocity of the object, we're actually going to need to find an equation for the velocity before we can do that. So, we have to know that the velocity is the antiderivative or the integration of the acceleration formula, right? So we're going to need to figure out a formula for this acceleration. So we can see that it's a linear, so it's a straight line. We also know that the gradient is equal to rise over run. It's rising by 3 and running by 2, which means our gradient is 3 on 2. And it starts at 0 going through the origin, which means our y-intercept is 0, which means our equation for our acceleration is simply 3 on 2x, okay? Which means that our acceleration is 3 on 2t, right? Actually, this should be t, and this should be a. Awesome. So that's our acceleration. In order to find velocity, we need to integrate this, okay? So velocity is the integration of 3 on 2t dt, which gives us 3t squared over 4 plus c. The question tells us that the object starts at rest, which means when t equals 0, our velocity equals 0, which means that c is 0 as well. So therefore v is equal to just 3t squared over 4. And we want to find the average velocity from over the interval 0 to 2. Now, how do we figure out average value? 1 over b minus a from a to b of f of x dx, right? Which means that our average velocity is going over 0 to 2 is going to be 1 over 2 minus 0, so b minus a, times from 0 to 2 of 3t squared over 4 dt. Awesome. Now, because we have our calculator, this is a multi-choice question, we can simply plug this into our calculator and we get 1 meter per second, which means that B is our correct answer. Guys, if you have any questions about any of this kinematic stuff, just chuck them in the comments below and I'll answer them. But that's it. Yeah, thanks for watching and have an awesome day.